One day while on a day trip, Sandra and I was visiting the Bunker Hill Covered Bridge in Catawba County. We noticed a peculiar looking symbol with a sign that read Carolina Thread Trail just underneath it. Now, being an avid hiker, I looked into it and learned that it was a regional network of connected greenways, trailways, and blueways that reaches 15 counties in 2 states, and that it was still growing with new trails being added. I had always wanted Sandra to hike with me and thought that this may be just the thing, so after looking at the website, we both set out to complete every single thread trail. So grab your gear and come along with us as we set out to hike or paddle every thread trail and learn with us about the history, the geology, and people of these areas. I'm sure there will never be a dull moment.
God, look at this. I thought there was a rock behind me.
Looks like this might be bear tracks. The Irish Buffalo Creek Greenway is a 0.4-mile natural surface trail and provides a nice place to walk, run, or bike. The trail runs along the disc golf course and is contiguous to many amenities and other trails found in the Vietnam Veterans Park. The Vietnam Veterans Park is a 90-acre park and will ultimately be part of the route connecting Concord to Kannapolis. The hours of operation is dawn to dusk. All right, let's look at this map here and I'll show you what Sandra and I did on this particular hike. If you'll notice up at the top right-hand corner of the screen, just follow my mouse here, this is the entrance. Now at the entrance, if y'all have seen any of my other videos, you'll see where I point out the boxes that will sometimes be set up in certain areas and parks on certain trails where it'll be called the little free library, and it'll be a box with a little glass front and you can take a book, give a book. Well, they had something like that at the very entrance, except it wasn't for books. It was for food. It was for food, and you can leave food, take food, and it's just open to the public right there. I thought it was really neat how they had that. Very nice. You'll see it in the video. But at any rate, we came in on this particular trail here and in this park here, and this is at the Vietnam Veterans Park is where this particular trail is. But you come in and you go all the way down to where it says park in here, and we parked right about in here. And where it says start at, that's where we started the hike. And this is where Sandra and I are at this memorial. They have a memorial right here, and you'll see it behind us right in there. And they have a bench set up and for memory of the different branches of the service. And but there isn't a finish. If you'll notice here, I don't have a finish area because we started here and we finished here. But we started the trail right in here, and you got on the trail, and we just went right around. Now, even though they have it started here and finished to here, normally when they have it like that, I will go all the way to the end of the trail and I will come back. Now, right in here, you'll think that you can get onto the road. There's a bridge right there. You can't get onto the road. You'll have to curl around, or you can just backtrack back, either way. But what we did is we just went around this section here and then came on back out to the main road here in the park. Now, there is a place down in this area, you'll see it on the video, where you can let your dog loose. It's a little play area for dogs. But these fields, you'll see a lot of fields out in this area where you can take a frisbee and throw it or just lay on a blanket. Really nice, beautiful area, well kept. And there's a pond out here where you can sit. There's benches around. And there is a little free library right in here next to a bench. So you'll see that, and it looks like a little birdhouse or a good-sized birdhouse. You open up the back of it, and that's where all the books and magazines are at. And so, but really neat area, you know, and again, it's not a hard hike. It's not a long hike. You can make it as long or as hard as you want because there are trails all over this thing. If you notice my mouse, it's going all over. You can cut through here. There's a walking area. and you can go all the way to the road here and come back and then follow another trail that goes behind like that. And so I did not, on this particular hike, I pretty much, what we did is we just went around this right here, came around to the main road, and then came back to the parking area. Now I did go to the front, to the main entrance, to film that box with the food in it, and Sandra, she was right here, right about in this area right here. That's where she sat at, and while she waited on me. Now I didn't take any longer trails because I recently hurt my back, and before that I was jumping across a creek, and I believe I pulled a tendon on the bottom of my foot, and I'm dealing with a little bit of plantar fasciitis. So I'm dealing with both of those. And so normally Sandra thinks I hike too fast. I was telling her to slow down. And so again, if I can do it, anybody can do this. And so I had 2 injuries and didn't have any problem at all. Like I said, you can hike as fast or as slow as you want. It's just a nice place to come and unwind and just enjoy the scenery. But guys, let's take a look at the video and you'll get to see some of the things that we saw, okay? Okay, I'm actually at the entrance of the Vietnam Veterans Park here at Orphanage Road and like Oakwood Avenue. I thought it was neat because you can see this box right here. Usually, I thought it was one for books. Sometimes you'll see one, a free library, take a book, leave a book. But this one here is for food. And I thought that was neat. They call it a blessing box in honor of Wayne Fisher and all veterans. Take what you need, leave what you can. And so I thought that was real cool. But they leave it unlocked, and so people that are in need can come and sift through something that they might need, or they can leave. So if you feel the need of leaving something in this box, by all means, go ahead. Over here near this real neat pond, which is right beside of the parking lot, we parked over here. Here's one of those little free library little boxes. This one's set up differently. Usually there's a clear, there's a clear front that you can look inside of it. And so, but this is what it is. You can sit here and grab you a book, leave a book or magazine, and then sit over here and look at it. But there's a lot of turtles in this pond here. Let's see if I can get this back in here. All right, just like that. And as you can see, the ducks are used to people feeding them, but there's a lot of turtles in here. And we actually saw a fish. I thought it was a turtle at first, but the fish's back was out of the water, like a shark would have its fin out, and it was just swimming around. Okay, thank you very much for checking out the video. Please check out my other videos I have on the Carolina Thread Trail. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, just type in Dino Donnie, that's DINODONNIE, and you can check out my other playlist and also the other videos I have on the Carolina Thread Trail. I'm going to do every single one of them, and so be looking out for the next one. You guys have a great day and happy trails. Bye-bye.